What's up, good people? It's your man, Investing with Cam. Just wanted to come on here today and talk to you guys a little bit more about AIPI. Because, like I say, I just feel right now, especially with the way that the market is going, which is down, and it's going down fast, so to speak, and a lot as well. But I feel like AIPI, and this is not financial advice whatsoever, is going to be a good purchase for the long term, especially with the price of AIPI going down like it is. And I would say, especially if you have a large sum of money or whatever have you, to buy in or put your whatever your brokerage account is, but put it on automatic purchases of that stock every day. I would maybe $100 a day or $60 a day, whatever you can afford. And I say that because we really don't know how long the market is going to continue to drop, but I do feel like the market is going to continue going down for a few weeks or so from now. It's going to continue going down until this ship can get righted. And we all know what's going on with the government up in the White House and the things that they're doing. But like I say, I would just do an automatic purchase, $10, $20, whatever you can afford every day, and just keep buying in at different price points, in opposed to just taking a large sum of money right now and buying AIPI, because it's going to more than likely continue to go down. But as you can see here on my screen, I have I'm showing you the NASDAQ, which yesterday the NASDAQ, I can't remember how far it finished down, but I do know at one point it was 1,600 points down. And right now today it's down another 800 points. And so I'm saying that the market is going to continue to drop because the signs are right in front of us that the market is going to continue to go down. And so AIPI, being a technology / AI ETF, it follows, in a sense, what the NASDAQ does. And so when you see the NASDAQ start to go back up, then high probability that AIPI is going to start going back up at some point as well. And so that would be, as far as a good measuring tool, the NASDAQ is a good measuring tool to see how AIPI is going to perform in the short end or long term. And it's hard to determine the long term, but most definitely short term wise. But yeah, it's down 840 points now. It's just constantly fluctuating, but to be down 800 points today, down at least 1,200 points yesterday, yeah, we're in a bad situation right now as far as the economy here in the United States. But I want to go over to AIPI as well, just to show you guys, how it's doing and where it's at right now. So if we take a look at AIPI, it's down another $2.32 today from yesterday. So now it's at $36.08 per share. And like I said, I would just do reoccurring investments on this if I have the money, or if you have the money to do so, and just keep buying in. Like I said, $10 here, $12 there, $20 here, $20 there, until you get, a reasonable amount of shares that you feel comfortable with. And I would just hold them for the long term. And in the meanwhile, you will receive those distributions. And right now it's at about 34%. But with the way that the stock is, or the price of this stock is going down, a possibility that the distribution could go down as well. But it's still a lot considering what some of these other stocks and ETFs pay out in distributions and or dividends. AIPI pays out quite a bit more. So I feel like in the long term, it's just worth holding. And I just, I've made some bad decisions, and I just once I'm able to start building my little funds back up, I'm going to most definitely start buying more shares of AIPI, because as you can see right now, I only have one share. I got a little bit over 100 shares of Coney, in which Yield Max, between you and I and all the others, I don't think that Yield Max is a good investment. I only did it because I had a few $100s or so, and in the distributions I can get about $80 to $100 a month with the small amount of money I put into it. But I'm not putting any more money into Coney. If possible, I'm going to start buying AIPI. But y'all let me know in the messages or what have you, what you think. Look, it just dropped some more. And don't hesitate to like my videos and subscribe, and I'll be back on here with more on AIPI and other rec share ETFs, because I believe that they're going to be a powerhouse company in the long run. They're going to be like your SCHD or your JEPI or your JEPQ, I feel like, in the long run. But yeah, let me know. And again, it's your man Investing with Cam, and I'll talk to y'all soon.